Congressman Pocan.
Great. Thank you, Madam Chairman and our committee chairman.
Your cuts here specifically target students of color. It's unbelievable, low-income students. And I just have to say, Madam Secretary, you have zeroed out Special Olympics once again. I still can't understand why you would go after disabled children in your budget. You zero that out. It's appalling.
Save time. So what are we doing to get the money back for taxpayers, the $1 billion that got wasted? And I want to follow up on the thing Ms. Lee mentioned about the cuts to Special Olympics. Do you know how many kids are going to be affected by that cut, Madam Secretary?
Mr. Pocan, let me just say again, we had to make some difficult decisions with this budget.
Again, this is a question of how many kids, not about the budget.
I don't know the number of kids.
It's 272,000 kids. That's all. I'll answer it for you. That's okay. No problem. It's 272,000 kids that are affected.
Is an awesome organization, one that is well supported by the philanthropic sector as well.
Sure. I'll tell you, reclaiming my time if I could, Madam Secretary, because there's a couple more parts to this. So also, we have cuts that go in the special education grants to states from $3 million to $2.2 million, a 26% cut. And then also in this budget, you have a $7.5 million cut to the National Technical Institute for the Blind, a $13 million cut for Gallaudet University, a $5 million cut for a federal program for print books for blind students. And you recently had a federal judge rule against us on some areas around special education. I have two nephews with autism. What is it that we have a problem with children who are in special education? Why are we cutting all of these programs over and over within this budget?
Well, sir, we have continued to retain the funding levels for IDEA and held that level. So in the context of
I'm sorry, I don't think I brought up IDEA. I believe I brought up Special Olympics, special education grants to states, the National Technical Institute for the Blind, Gallaudet University, federal program for printing books. So if you could address those, that's the question. I would really appreciate it.
I will address the broader question around
or if you could actually address the question I asked. That's even a better way to answer a question.
Supporting students with special needs, we have continued to hold that funding level, that funding at a level amount, and in the context of a budget proposal that is a 10% reduction.
All right, I'll reclaim my time. I'll reclaim my time. You're not going to answer the question. Let me try one last one. Maybe I'll get it. Maybe I'll do better than charter schools if I get this one covered by you. You've got a cut to the department that's a 12% agency cut, but you have a 15.6% increase in your executive salary appropriation. How can you justify that?
So the department funding includes a building modernization piece.
Yeah, I didn't ask about buildings.
Well, it's all part of that. It's all part of that budget.
So you're okay with the 12% agency cut in light of a 15.6% increase in executive salary, and by the way, I know it doesn't come out of this budget, but $7 million security expense in the last year.
Thank you very much, and good to see you again, Madam Secretary. Let me just